What's up everybody, it's Justin here at S&K. Fall is in the air. It's that time of year where you're pulling out your summer stuff out of your pots and you got to put something back in for fall. And today I'm going to show you a few ideas of how you can make a nice fall container. Alright, so I've pulled a few plants from the garden center here. These are plants that you can probably find at your local garden center. The first thing I got here is pansies. These actually not only bloom in the fall, but they go all winter. I've got an ornamental cabbage. This one will go all fall and mostly go through the winter too, unless it gets really cold. As the temperatures cool off, it'll get a dark purple center. This is coral bells, or another name for it's heuchera. It's an evergreen perennial. This is what we're going to use for our height. This is going to go in the center of the pot. This is red rooster carex grass. No, it's not dead. It's supposed to look like this, but it looks really cool for fall. And for our spiller, we're going to use this sedum, and this is also year-round. So when you're arranging your pot, there's no like right or wrong way to do this. Just generally speaking, again, you want something tall in the middle, and then you put your shorter stuff around it, and you pretty much just kind of eyeball it and arrange it however you think. And for this pot, that's pretty much the layout I'm going with. I'll also note here that when you pull out your summer stuff, you definitely want to put back in some fresh potting soil. That'll give these plants nutrients to thrive on all winter long. All right, so there's nothing left to do but get started. One thing I'll show you, I don't like to fill my potting soil all the way up to the top of the pot, because then it gives you no room to put your plants in. So I like to leave it a little bit low like this, set my plants in it, and then add additional potting soil on top of the root balls. Well, here we go. As you can see, I love to water my stuff in when I get done. That just helps the soil kind of settle, and it gets these plants off to a great start rooting in the pot. All right, so if you want to look at this pot one last time, we got the sedum here spilling out, and as this matures, it'll just continue to run down the pot for a really cool effect. The cabbage and the heuchera will just fill out this whole side. And then last, you got these pansies, and they take a little while to root in. They're going to look a lot better as they fill out, and just you'll have the blooms on this side. And all this together makes for a really great fall container. So if you're at your local garden center and you don't see these plants, don't freak out. I just kind of picked some unusual ones to show you. Some of the other ones you might see are lemon ball sedum. This would be a great replacement if you didn't have that variegated sedum. Another spiller you could use is ivy or creeping jenny. These are commonly found at your garden center. For the pansies, this is a cool wave pansy, which is a trailing variety of pansy. That would make for a really great container. And then right here's a ground cover called a jugga. This is a new one actually from the Feathered Friends series, but it's an evergreen as well. You could use that in your pot. And for your height, if you didn't see the red rooster, Ogon is a great choice, or this Euphorbia Ascot rainbow. All these plants would make for great containers. You just kind of have to use your imagination. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can get updates about every time we release new videos. We've got some more coming for fall. We're going to be talking about mums pretty soon, and I know you'll want to hear about that.